So the biggest fear for parents of an autistic child, the biggest fear, it's not school, it's not a job, it's not living independently, it's not driving a car. It is what's going to happen when I'm gone. Where is that support going to be for my child?
Hello special family, welcome back to another fair use reaction video. Let's take a look at the video.
So the biggest fear for parents of an autistic child, the biggest fear, it's not school, it's not a job, it's not living independently, it's not driving a car. It is what's going to happen when I'm gone. Where is that support going to be for my child? I'm looking for it now. I don't know where that's going to be in the future. I will die and they won't have the support that they need to live their life. For me, I fully understand what it means to have a child living with you past the age of 30. To have a child that is unable to access a full-time job due to a number of different issues. It could be physical symptoms, it could be psychological symptoms, but they can't hold down that full-time job and therefore can't live on their own. I know right now she can't hold down that job. I know right now that I need to be the roof over her head, the food in her belly. She does a great deal to help me. But when I'm gone, where does she go? Where does she sleep? What does she eat? Who shops for her? Who shops with her? All of those basic daily living skills, who does those with her or for her? Who do I find that's going to be young enough and age with her? Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that with a child who requires so much? When as a younger parent, I wondered if I was going to get a good night's sleep, period.
Who's going to be here when you're gone? Who's going to take care of your child? Those are valid questions. That's why I try to put as much in place as I can. I know it will never be enough. I know nobody would ever do it the way I did it. But I try my best to do the main things. For example, a special need trust, an ABLE account. I make sure nothing is in my son's name and everything is routed to the special need trust. From checking account to savings account to everything routed to that trust as a beneficiary. Because if you leave your child anything more than $2,500 because you forgot to update your beneficiary page of your account, that child would not be eligible for Medicaid or SSI. Just know that. So I try to do the best that I can, but it still doesn't put my heart at ease. Like, who's going to come after me and take care of my child? So my next step, now that I have put the trust in place, is to make sure independent living is lined up. And yes, there are not a lot of places and stuff. There's a waiting list from here to yonder, but I put them on that waiting list because you never know. Let's go to the comment section. First commenter says, get yourself life insurance and put systems in place that can care for your child somewhat close to your care. My husband and I put together a will and family trust with a family lawyer and had it notarized. Include a trustee and an executor. A special needs trust allows you to leave your child assets without it affecting their SSI or benefits. Appoints all types of services like nurses, caretakers, personal shoppers, accountants, etc., etc. You can look for programs to help contribute to a fund or start an account like ABLE account, tax advantage savings, where $18,000 a year can be contributed. There are housing programs, respite, and other support programs like extracurricular programs and grants. Create a letter of intent of your child's daily habits and needs, along with any additional details like highly preferred items, foods, and regimen. There are lots of options. This is the best comment. Everything in this comment, you use it to the best of your need, because I have. Next commenter, this weighs so heavy in my soul every day for my son. I feel this in every inch of me. Next, oh my God, this made me cry. It's my constant fear. Constant. Next commenter, I think all atypical parents have the same problem. We cannot deny this situation. Who will take care of our children? I hope science will help them, and God too. Next, my boy is ASD 3 or severe autism. He's a beautiful boy, but full-time I hope I live a long life. We all do. Next, that's exactly my biggest fear of my son, and which is the truth because he knows my son. I'm doing everything for him, but I still feel he's gone through a lot of struggles and needs additional support. And as he gets older, it's going to be more challenging with my love and patience and strength as a single mom. I'm doing all that I can and taking it one day at a time. Because right now, they're cute little kids with autism. When they grow older, they're adults who have autism, which nobody really care about. Yeah. Next, I empathize and feel this every day. I'm 65 and my daughter is 23 and in a CBDS program where they practice ADL's independence and will be adding volunteer work to her goals this year. Rachel is verbal but not conversational, and her ability to sustain a paying job is questionable. I'm a single mom with family, but no one who is able or willing to care for her after I'm gone. I have set up a special need trust for her with my nephew, a lawyer, as her executor. I worry about housing, especially in the current environment, with federal funds being cut or threatened. I'm starting the process of looking into community housing. Rachel can never live on her own as she has mostly controlled epilepsy as well. Hoping to find the right fit for her, but I agree, it's emotionally overwhelming. Next commenter, I feel grateful that my daughter not only has us as her parents, but has two amazing brothers who would gladly step in and fill her role if something were to happen to her. And you're right, that is their biggest fear. Any parent of a child with autism, he is nonverbal, and it's even more difficult without being able to speak. I pray for those who do not have the support that my daughter has, that they may find someone that will fill their shoes if something were to happen. For it takes a very loving and giving heart to support these amazing creations of God. They are special not because they have special needs, but because they are made in the image of God and one of His most precious children. I empathize with her being the grandmother of two of my precious grandsons having autism. One could probably make it on his own, maybe with some struggles, but the other, we will need help for him. Lord, give us strength and guidance for all of our kids affected with autism. Next commenter, I lose sleep every week thinking about this. I've asked several close friends and family members. Nobody wants to help. I'm going to need to find a care home, and it makes me physically ill. I'd rather be ill now and know he'll be set if I were to go than die ill not knowing what's going to happen. Next commenter is in Dutch. Verschrikkelijk, mijn grootste angst. She means, this is ridiculous. It's my biggest fear. Next commenter, 100%. Who's looking after my baby girl? She won't be this cute 4-year-old that she is now. It's so sad to think this world we live in isn't equipped for our beautiful babies who think differently. Next, I wake up and go to sleep with that thought on my mind. I hope I live long enough with good health to be there for my son. Yep. Next commenter, oh my God, this just made me want to cry because I think about that every night I lay my head down next to my son. He's 8 years old and diagnosed with autism since he was 2. That's my biggest fear. He has a brother, has 18, and 2 sisters that are 28. But I don't depend on no one to help my son out. That's my biggest fear. Let's get our affairs in order. My daughter has cried over just that with my granddaughter. You hit the nail on the head. There's got to be a game plan of some sorts, right? So very stressful. As a mom of autistic twins, I plan on having as many kids as possible so that their siblings will look after them when we go. And I'm 40, so it's immense pressure on me now. So you're having kids so they could take care of your special need child? That's irresponsible. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this video and what you have set in place for your child's future. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.